everybody, Mazer here. As you can see, we have a very wide shot today, and that's because for this unboxing I need a lot of space. Do you know why I need a lot of space? Because the thing I want to unbox is huge, it's massive, it's gigantic. So without further ado, let's reach down here and boom! Holy crap, look at this. This is the God of War Collector's Edition. Now, God of War just recently came out on the PlayStation 4. I do own God of War 1 and 2, but unfortunately I found the second game a little repetitive compared to the first one. Quick review. So I never got into the rest of the franchise. But I do love the changes they made to the God of War franchise when it comes to this one. I saw some of the videos, I've seen some of the reviews. I love the new concept. Not only the whole Norse mythology angle, but just the fact that you have, right here you have his son. It's kind of a more epic quest about, family, and it's just not him raging non-stop, you know what I'm saying? But you don't care about my review, you want to know what's in the box. So, I'm excited myself, honestly. I didn't even know they had a special edition of this until like 3 days before it came out. I was lucky enough that Best Buy still had pre-orders. Oh, I ripped part of the box. There goes that value! I don't care, I don't keep the boxes here anyway, so let's open this sucker up right here. Because usually with these collector's editions, you get a box within a box, and this is no exception to the rule. Voila! It's a box inside of another box. Now my cat, I want to put it up here so my cats don't play with it. They're both staring at this box like it's their new toy. But it's not their toy, it's my toy. And look at that. That is God of War right there. Look at that. So you have Kratos, you have his son, and you have this beautiful artwork all over it. And we open it up, and it expands the mountain range. Look at that. Take a screenshot, you could use it as your phone. And we got some cool runes on the edge right here. I know that they can be translated. And the first thing that comes out of the box, and we'll show everybody in a close-up, is one of my favorite things in the world, the Steelbook version of the game. Look at that. I love Steelbooks. It has digital content and the game. Make sure no one sees that, steals my code. But there you go. Isn't that nice? I like that's a minimalistic design. There's no huge text or anything. No copyright notices on the bottom. A lot of DVDs I have that are steelbooks have copyrights. It ruins the aesthetic. But instead we got the runes right here. And it only says God of War on the edge. That's really nice. Okay, so we're going to set that down. And now inside that, this is the thing that came, the Steelbook came in, and there's something in here. Let's see here. How do we open this up? Ah, there it is. We have this. And, oh, we have a whole bunch of stuff in here. Holy jeez. This and this. And that's it for this part of the box. Fold that up, set that aside. Alright, so we have, before I buy these collector's editions, I should really read what they have. All I saw was that it has a cool statue, but, ooh! It comes with these two little figurines. Let's see here. These are called the Huldra brother carvings. There you go. There you go. We'll do a close-up after we unbox everything and talk about the quality of everything. This is a map, I'm assuming, of the game itself. Now, I've gotten maps before, and they're usually really low quality. Let's see how this one is. Oh, I like this. This feels, it's a strong cloth. It feels durable. Look at that. It's huge. That is massive. I am going to frame this, actually. I usually don't do that with maps. But this is really high quality. I like that. Again, we'll go over in closer detail once we get everything taken care of. Let's fold that up as nice as possible. Folding a map is always a pain in the butt. We got this God of War. What is this? Let's see. Oh, this is the lithograph. Okay, so this is pretty much all it is. It's a God of War lithograph. Not bad. Okay, cool. Now, the piece de resistance. The one thing in these collector's editions I love more than a Steelbook. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look. Oh, I love these. I love these. Everything. All right. The statue. God, I love these statues. If you watch my other videos, I've received the statue for Injustice. I don't think I did an unboxing for this, but I did get the bookends for Mortal Kombat 9. I got that special edition. And I got the Horizon Zero Dawn special edition with the statue of, oh my god, I'm just now playing it after all this time. I forgot her name already. Terrible. Terrible! Oop, careful. Careful, Kratos. Let's lay you down so you don't fly everywhere. There. Jesus. There you go. It smells statuey. It smells like plastic. I love that smell. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. So I'm going to lift Kratos up here. Here we go. And it looks like his son is also in plastic. Oh, there's tape right here. Come on. There we go. Boom. Look at that. Let's get all this trash out of the way. Hopefully when my cats don't play with it. There we go. And there's the statue. Look, he ran right to the box. You believe this? Here's the God of War statue. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to bring the camera around to my usual angle, and we're going to discuss the detail of these nice up close and personal. So, be right back. And we are back. We have a nice close-up angle, and we're going to go over every object individually, starting with these statues. Now, I do not know what these represent in the game. I want to find out probably really soon. But these are these are called, what am I? The Huldra brother carvings. Look at that. Let's take a look at the first guy right here with a little Thor hammer in his hand. That is great little detail. Look at all the little carvings. The paintwork gives it a very, aged look to it. I like that a lot. And the other brother who has a smaller hammer for more precise wood focus. Thank you. There you go. And what I like is these are not cheap. They have a good weight to them. They feel heavy. I'm sure they're a strong plastic, but they feel really heavy. I appreciate that. I like my collectibles to actually have a weight to them. Okay, we'll get a close-up of the Steelbook in better lighting. There you go. You got this emblem right here. I'm sure that represents something in the game. We'll find out when I actually play it. Again, we have the runes in the back, which can be translated. I know people online have already translated it. Again, minimalistic style, which I really appreciate, especially the lack of copyright and trademarks and all that BS. They usually put them right down here. It ruins the whole look. The very nice map. Let's take a look again. It shows all sorts of regions in the game, I'm assuming. I'm trying to remember my Norse mythology, see if I could remember any of these people could be. Oh, I know who this is. That's the ice giant. I bet you that's the ice giant. That's really cool. I mean, just look at that. I like the feel of this too. It doesn't feel cheap. That's the key here. Nothing here feels cheap. That's really nice. Let's try to fold this up as best we can. There you go. Nice and pretty. Nice and pretty. I get a frame for that. Ah, but what of the statue? Well, I only saw the backside. Oh, before we get to the statue, let's do the lithograph. So I thought the lithograph was just going to be the God of War emblem. I was wrong. It looks like Kratos and his son are going against the White Walkers. And there's a giant in the background. You can't have a God of War game without a giant. Finding that first single image that could speak to an entire team about the core vision of a game that only exists in your head can be maddeningly difficult. It could take weeks or even months of writing, talking, arguing, and pleading to create the perfect picture that will guide hundreds of people through difficult years of development. Knowing this, I really did expect to struggle a whole lot more than I did to get this first concept piece. I would have too had I not been fortunate enough to work with Kaze Velara, an artist whose talent truly eclipses any word of my tiny brain could ever think to describe it. It was perfect. I'm not kidding. The first thing he showed me was pretty damn close to the final image you see here. I think the first thing I said was, this is what we're going to make, followed quickly by, how in the hell are we going to make this? Cory Barlog, creative director, God of War. Great last name, Barlog. I actually really appreciate that anecdote. I usually don't keep lithographs, or if I do, it just ends up in storage. But that's a nice anecdote right there. There we go. Keep that safe. Come here, Kratos. Come here. As you lean towards the camera. That slow look in your eyes. That pure rage. That unadulterated hatred. That's right, Kratos. Look at us. Look at all of us. And cry out to the gods above that you won't take their crap anymore. Hi, I'm Kratos. No, this is a great statue. Like you can already tell that there's a lot of small details. You got the leather work right here. You can see all the little markings on his straps around his body. There's a good texture to the armor of his legs right here. Everybody, Mazer's stroking Kratos' inner thigh. What does that mean? We have his son right here, looking very angry. Let's see if we can tilt this up a bit so you can see the light better. There you go. That's a cool shot right there. Look at that. He's putting an arrow right through a White Walker's head. The head right here, though, is not as well detailed. Can we get that on camera? Not as well detailed as the rest of the characters. We'll chalk that up to him being a zombie. Good detail here. Not so much on his pants. It just looks like ink was splattered a bit. But I know it's all supposed to represent snow. And then you got the, oops, you got the Kratos crotch. You got the action shot right here. Where, kid, your bow and the arrow is in the wrong way. There you go. Where Kratos' axe, which is his new weapon apparently, goes right through this creature's head. I like these action shots on figurines like this. Camera, yeah, where it goes up like that. It's cool motion. And I actually like the neon right here too. It really pops out. I'm going to rotate this guy around. Take a look at the other angles here. Let's zoom out a little bit. Great detail again on the shield. Everything for the main cast looks great. The zombie getting decapitated doesn't look bad. The other one, though, not as high quality. Still pretty good, though. He has all of his accessories on his backside. More runes. Looks like a little bit of a God of War thing there with a horseshoe. Yeah, that's really nice. And just give a slow turn and end on his angry face. The man that spawned. How many sequels was there? Were there 5 God of War games? Because I think there's 3 on the PlayStation, like 2 on the Vita or something. Okay, I thought his neck could move, but he can't. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the God of War Collector's Edition. Again, another fine statue to add to my very slowly growing collection of video game collector's editions. Very nice, very nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Please subscribe. Subscriptions have become such a major thing on YouTube, so please subscribe. I just noticed something on the kid right here. Paint job is not as good as the rest of the model. Focus. Where am I looking at? There we go. Right there. Paint job is not... Can we focus? Hold on. Come on. There. The paint job is not as sharp on his arm as the rest of his body. That's a little bit of a disappointment. A lot of flesh tones right there on the bandana. Huh. But you want to like mount it like this, so you really won't notice it as much. But as I was saying, please like and subscribe. Subscriptions are really helpful these days on YouTube. It helps build my channel back up. And please check out the other unboxings, which will be linked afterwards, including the Horizon Zero Dawn and my Saints Row unboxing. So thank you for joining me. I am Mazer, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye! Hey everyone, Mazer here, and I just want to thank you for watching my video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Your support means the world to me.